sports coverage of the National Football League. Brings us to Indianapolis, Indiana, where they fire up the crowd with the striking of the anvil as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Washington Commanders and the Indianapolis Colts. On the visiting sideline, Washington head coach Dan Quinn, his team in the win column for the first time with their victory a week ago. On the other sideline, the Colts head coach Shane Steichen. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. With my partner Greg Olson, the veteran Nick Folk to get this one started. And off we go from downtown Indy. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Colts offense is going to take the field here for the first time. They're going to be let out by the man from the University of Oregon, their rookie quarterback.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only to get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, we're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. He'll look to throw. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A gain of a yard brings up third.
He'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be brought down behind the line. This defense fired up to start the game. It's fourth down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. Not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here. And really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Washington offense going to make their way to the field for the first time. And taking the snaps, the quarterback now in his third year in the league.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tell you what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for third and 3. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he will have the Commanders' first down. Won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3. But that mark shows first down.
And the Washington first down.
He'll turn and hand this one off. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Zaire Franklin that time there for the tackle. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 7. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A big play there for Washington. 38 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9.
31-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That is into the hands of Wicks. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tag short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's the quarterback with a sneak. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. First and 10.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They show can't sweep and instead run it up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Second and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Makes the score. Commanders 7. Colts nothing.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, here comes White. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Colts offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. That one complete to Pierce. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Catch made, that's Pickler. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on
A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. Back to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Now a 3rd and 2.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
And the Colts, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Indianapolis.
10 at the 23-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. And this one is caught by Pierce. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd.
He'll drop to throw.
The Commanders 17.
He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
Colts, first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
No handoff. He'll keep it himself. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil. And And the Commanders are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
The Commanders' offense ready to take over for their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. A throw on the move is caught. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. They'll throw out of the gun. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. That's complete to his tight end. It's Dawson Knox. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Commanders with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
Intended for Dontavian Wicks. Incomplete.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete. Trying to get that one to Noah Brown. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's not going to get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on down.
So this play by the middle linebacker is all about play recognition. Reminds me of a former teammate, Luke Kuechly. He knew the play before it was going to happen. Watch him. He diagnoses, he tracks the ball, and bang, makes a huge tackle, short of the yard to gain, forces the turnover on downs.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard
A run with the former K-State product, DJ Gidden. And this is going to be a Colts first down as he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Colts first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Open man downfield, it's Warren. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. And even 30 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand. So It's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. They'll get this quickly to Warren on the RPO. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. In motion comes Pittman. Back to the air one more time. Finding the open man, that's Pittman. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd and
They'll go with the sneak. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up. He'll decide to keep this once more. And this time he's in. Touchdown Colts. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The ability for the quarterback to run with it. Greg, great choice there as he gets in the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, what makes the zone read so effective down near the goal line is it forces the defense to account for an extra player. In this case, it's the quarterback. And when he sees that end crash, he pulls it, and he's able to take it in himself.
We're all time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Now return, coming from the 7. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
at their own 29-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on third down.
And it's third down.
That's into the hands of Wicks. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First and 10 at the
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
First down, Washington.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
It's now second and 10.
They'll look to throw again. He takes off. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
That's another Washington Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
The red zone now. He'll drop. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. The Michigan man, Winnie Hay, getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
They'll look to pick this up third and a yard.
18 yards and moves to third down.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the first down. Yes, he does. First and goal coming up.
First and goal, Washington.
this one forward. The receiver heading left. And he's in. Dontavian Wicks. Touchdown, Washington. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Next the score. Commanders 14, Colts 7.
After the touchdown, out is Fulton to kick this one away. On the return, here comes White. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play the video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025. He'll go right and find his running back. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. Downfield, he's got his receiver, Wicks. And he will score. Dontavian Wicks. Touchdown, Commanders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Folks, extra point is good. And the Commanders will take a 21-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Colts offense going to take over here in the last minute of this 1st half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. That'll be taken in by Gibson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And the Colts 1st down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Here's second and 2. Now some movement up front. Flags down. Mistake-filled first half continues. Quentin Nelson, former All-Pro guard, guilty on that one. He'll look to throw. To the left side and taken in by down. The Colts will signal for their third and final timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Third and a yard. Back to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that fourth down stop.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now a signal, timeout called. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
It's now second and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Here's second and 6. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. Up the middle they go. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Folk's kick is good. And the Commanders can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is first and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Zaire Franklin that time there for the tackle.
Second and 6.
So second down, and they'll run it. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down.
36-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 1.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down. So first and 10 here now at the 38. Out of the gun, here's a run at the gut. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. DeForest Buckner brings him down.
Brings up second and 9.
The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. 3rd and 9. He'll drop to throw. That one caught. It's Knox, the tight end. 17 yards on that connection. 1st down, Washington.
1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Commanders' 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another 1st down.
13 yards. And the Washington 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a gain of 5.
They'll break the huddle.
Brings up
It's 2nd and 5. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. Quiddy Hay bursting through to bring him down.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for.
The ball comes out. The Colts have got it. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around it. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Makes the score. Commanders 44, Colts 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. There's Dan Quinn as his Commanders head back onto the field. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with 1st down. He gets free. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Commanders 31, Colts
After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Colts offense headed back take over once more. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple, and it's second down. Trying the left side and toss on Pittman. Here now, 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. That's down. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Colts first down.
Good for a Colts first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Second and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. In middle, and he's got down. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Fakes the handoff and keeps it to himself. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
33-yard line.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Catch made. That's Pittman. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It's now 3rd and 2.
Now on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's another Colts first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
And he'll take it on in. Allen Pierce. Touchdown, Indy.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. Now pass to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Colts are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Makes the score. Commanders 31. Colts 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Commanders' offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And he's going to be taken down to 37. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. He keeps it himself. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards.
Washington first down. First and 10 at the the 33-yard line.
And this is when it just gets very frustrating as a defense, because this is what it's been like all day. The pass rush is good, but just not quite good enough. They let him slip through, and he burns them with big yardage.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground, and it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. It is 2nd and 9. They'll throw out of the gun. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down. That is into the hands of Wicks. And the Commanders are going to be looking at 1st and goal. They move it down to the 4.
That's another Washington 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. We'll see if they can put this one out of reach.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line. He'll keep this himself. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
He's got it at the 3. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
It's 4th and goal.
Here it is, a zone read. He will do it himself. He's in. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now, Folk, on for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Commanders will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7th. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Colts offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, he'll throw. That's caught inside by Pittman on the slash. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. And that is incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover.
The Commanders' offense and their running back set to go once more. And they are well on their way to making it 2 straight victories after the Week 1 loss as they begin here with a 1st and 10. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Washington.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Washington.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
On the stop. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
On the return, here comes White. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Colts offense ready to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And this one is caught by Pierce. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line.
That's good for a Colts.
Throwing now on first and 10. That one into the hands of Downs. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
A gain of
First and 10.
That's another Colts first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
That's out quickly to Pittman. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup.
They'll look to throw again. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. Back to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth. They wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Now, faking the give. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. JT Tuimoloau. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
He'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and he's got ground. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Washington.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Brought down right.
Second and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. This one caught right side by Knox. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try to get this one on the ground.
The ball carried by number 20, Bay on the tackle. A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. This one from 39 yards out. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Commanders will extend their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll start out 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive, completing this one to Downs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
Now here's a keeper on this own read.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You could see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going in the short game.
And they've got it. Going to pick up the 1st down there. Right around midfield.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Colts 1st down.
Now they'll set up to throw. A short pass taken in by Warren. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll toss this right side to Taylor. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's good for a Colts 1st down.
Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. 2nd and 5. Out of bounds at the 20-yard line. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Looking for a 3rd down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. Throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
Defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 15-yard line.
Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. Out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's going to go out of bounds with no time remaining on the clock. This game is over. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball and will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.